You ever see a deal online that's so good you immediately think, okay, what's the catch? Well, today we're going to dig into one of those. It's a web hosting discount from Hostinger that our source is calling the one coupon to rule them all. So let's figure out if this thing is for real or if it's just too good to be true.
And yeah, this quote from our source really hits the nail on the head. The price is so low, it just feels a little off. It's the kind of deal that automatically makes you put your guard up and start looking for the fine print, right? So what is the real story here? Is this a genuinely amazing offer, or is there some hidden catch we're all missing? In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what this discount is, how it works, and cover the main reasons our source thinks this might actually be the real deal. Okay, first things first. Let's talk about what makes this specific offer so special and why it stands out from just a regular old sale. See, here's the kicker. This isn't just about knocking a few bucks off the monthly price. On top of their already really cheap plans, this deal actually throws in several free months of service. And that's what takes this from a simple discount to a seriously good long-term value. So how do you actually get your hands on this thing? Well, turns out the whole process is designed to be ridiculously simple. You can just forget about hunting for coupon codes or trying to copy and paste some random string of letters. All you have to do is use a specific link or a QR code and boom, the discount is just automatically applied. From there, you just pick the plan you want. It's a completely seamless experience. Of course, a great discount doesn't mean much if the plan isn't right for you. So let's take a quick look at the main options on the table.
The plans have a really clear progression, which is nice. The premium plan? That's perfect if you're just starting out. You get a super generous limit of 100 websites and tons of storage. Then you've got the business plan, which is the next step up. It gives you more resources and some pretty cool AI tools. And then, for those really important mission-critical projects, the cloud plan gives you all the power and reliability you could need.
And here's a key thing to remember. You're not locked into your choice forever. If your needs change down the line, you can easily upgrade or downgrade your plan. Having that kind of flexibility is a massive plus. All right, so we've covered the deal and the plans. But the big question is still hanging in the air. Why should you trust Hostinger, especially with a price this low? Well, our source lays out 3 really compelling personal reasons that go way beyond just the tech specs.
Let's dive into reason number 1, and this is a big one that's all about your wallet.
This is huge. Hostinger doesn't hit you with a million confusing upsells and add-ons when you're trying to check out. The price you see is the price you pay. They even show you the renewal costs right up front. That kind of honesty and transparency really helps build trust.
The second reason is all about the incredible amount of value they managed to pack into just one subscription.
And this is where it gets really interesting. You're not just buying web hosting for, say, a WordPress site. The very same plan also includes a full-on website builder. And remember that 100 website limit? Get this, you can actually split that between WordPress sites and sites you make with their builder, all under one single plan.
And the final reason. Well, this one looks past the product itself and more at the company's whole attitude and philosophy.
You know, unlike so many giant faceless tech companies, Hostinger actually keeps a public roadmap. You can go and see for yourself what they're working on, and you can even request new features. It just gives you this feeling that they're actually listening to their users, that you're not just screaming into the void. Okay, but even with all these good points, maybe you're still feeling a little bit hesitant. I get it. What if you try it out and it's just not for you? Well, that's exactly what the 30-day safety net is for.
You get a full 30 days to put Hostinger through its paces. That's plenty of time to really test out the performance, play with the features, and see if the interface works for you. All completely risk-free.
And honestly, for anyone still on the fence, this might be the most important detail of all. Getting your money back isn't some big, complicated process. It's a simple, one-click thing. No awkward phone calls, no filling out forms, zero hassle. That's the kind of guarantee that feels legit. So, here we are, right back where we started. Is this whole thing an unbeatable value, or is it just a clever trap? Well, from what we've seen, the evidence points to a suspiciously cheap price that's backed up by transparent pricing, a really versatile platform, and a completely hassle-free money-back guarantee. It really seems like they're making a calculated bet on offering insane value. But now the decision is yours. What do you think?